Welcome back, everybody. I'm Laura Ashley-Abraham.
I'm Connie Smock.
And together we are the Michigan Medium Angels. And today is day 47. And what is that you're doing over there?
Nothing, I'm just moving.
Good for you.
Moving stagnant energy.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. So if anybody did not see Connie's waterfall visualization, it was really cool. And actually it was really cool because it really did, it moves the energy. And it brought in, you were talking about that with that healing and transmuting energy and bringing in relaxation. It did, I did it, not when you posted it, I actually watched it because I wanted to see how to do it. And it was very helpful, actually. It was beneficial for me. Yeah.
Well, thank you. And I apologize because I know you mentioned, you said that you couldn't hear it. I listened to it for a little bit and I could hear it, but maybe as I started going more into it, I probably got lower my voice, maybe
it was me, maybe it was on my end. So just let us know, everybody, if there was an issue with you could hear it or couldn't hear it. But you didn't need to hear it. That's what was the nice part, is that you were just showing us how to do it anyway, and that's all we needed.
There was some, but I was kind of saying like different things and whatnot to while you're doing it. So
who needs to hear that part? Just tune her out after a while.
That's what everybody does. All they hear after a while anyways, blah, blah, blah.
Wah, 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 wah. I know. So today we are going to be talking about Archangel Raphael. Yay! So exciting. So yesterday, a couple days ago, we released the heart chakra video, which Archangel Raphael is associated with the heart chakra. And you're wearing pink again. I'm not wearing green, but
I am, and it's green. There is green in here as well. And I have my moldavite on, which is green. Yeah.
Is that what that is? That's moldavite? Yeah.
That's one we talked about in one of the other videos, where the Star of David, or the 6 pointed star, is etched in the back of it. So it's for, not only is it amplifying energy, but whatever I think about is going to be amplified. So all good thoughts of abundance are coming to me in all forms: finances, money, wealth, health, success, love, with the family, and love,
harmony,
harmony, peace, harmony. Yes, bring it on. And because it's amplified, because I have my moldavite, which amplifies, and then you have the tetrahedron, the triangle with the two of them together forming that as well, is even more amplified, and it protects all at the same time, because it's also a star. It's not a 5-pointed, but it's still a 6-pointed star. So yes, very interesting. Does a lot.
Yeah, very cool. So I know, because I kept being drawn to it, so I was curious. I didn't realize that was the moldavite. That must be why.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were looking at something else. It was actually kind of getting awkward, and I was going to talk to you about that. I was like, this is really awkward, and we can't do this.
Okay, moving on to Archangel Raphael. Which is what we were going to be talking about. Okay. Tinkerbell.
Yep. Archangel Raphael, let's go.
Go ahead, take it away.
Well, okay. I'm going to take this away. Here we go. So Archangel Raphael is the one for healing. He can heal your heart. If you need healing in your relationship, he can help you with that. He can even help you find a soulmate relationship. If you could see Twinkle Toes right now, she is sticking her tongue out at me. And you know what, Archangel Raphael, can you please be with my friend right now? Twink, she needs you. She needs a lot. Okay, please, for me.
I don't know what she's talking about.
What? What do you mean you're busy? Archangel Raphael, you are not busy. Okay, I know you can go help her. He's busy. That's what he said.
He's like, she's too much. She is too much.
He said he tried that decades ago, and he said he keeps trying periodically, and he's just done. He's like, well, I can't do this anymore. Speaking of which, this is probably a good thing to talk about, because I know some people have had this question, is Well, if I call on Archangel Raphael for something as silly as I just wanted my love life, other people may need him for healing. Maybe they have cancer or something like that. So I'm taking away from his energy or from him to help me in what may seem trivial. Just so you know, they can be with multiple people all at the same time. So you don't have to worry about there's not enough of Archangel Raphael or Archangel Michael to go around. They really do say it doesn't matter how small it is, you know, because people will also say, well, I'm going to save it for something big. I don't want to ask for this, or I don't want to whatever. But you can, they're all around, and you can ask for. Twink and I call upon these angels every single day for our everyday life, and we're in the flow. Synchronicities, we don't most of the time worry about certain things. I'm not going to say, obviously, we're not perfect, but there are certain things that each one of us may have that get to us. But for the most part, we really trust that the angels have our back, and they're going to be putting us in experiences and people that will always help us. So that's one thing, one little tidbit. But Archangel Raphael, basically, and it's easy, it's simple to do as Archangel Raphael. I call upon you. Some people have a hard time saying I call upon you because they feel like you shouldn't be like calling upon or summoning the angels. Maybe you say, can you please help me with? Maybe you might resonate more with that. Whatever it is. Again, it can be anything. Maybe it's you want for gardening, you want to heal the land too. I don't know why, it's funny, it just popped in. Maybe you're planting vegetables and the land may not be what you would like it to be in order to grow your vegetables. So you can actually invoke Archangel Raphael to help heal the land, or maybe heal the planet, to help heal what's going on with the planet. Mother Earth. You can always call upon Archangel Raphael to help heal Mother Earth too, which will then give back to you as well. Go ahead, Twink.
That was really good. That was interesting about where that, I know. That was really cool though. I liked that because people will really ask that question, is if I call upon an angel, if I call and I ask them for help, am I taking away from somebody else? But that is never the case. And it's really important for us to ask for them for help, because then they can actually come in and they can help us, because we have free will. And if we're not asking, they can't come into our lives to help us unless we ask. And something that I read not recently, but something that we had talked about before as well, is it can be more beneficial if you say it out loud and you talk to them out loud, because we have all of these thought forms in our vibrations and in our world, and actually it can be difficult for angels to kind of see through that, which was something I didn't know. So it's more important if you verbalize it than just thinking it, because we have so much going on. They said it makes it more dense, and it's difficult for them to differentiate which ones which ones we want help with, or which ones are just our thoughts going on all over. So you can think of the prayer, you can say it in your head, but I have found it to be more beneficial if I actually verbalize it and say it out loud, which leads us to our next video, which will be our throat chakra, which is interesting. But before we get there, angels are, they're in another dimension. So they're able to go to multiple people at the same time. They don't have to necessarily be with one person at a time. It's not like we are. So they're able to travel, they're able to go to, again, different people, different dimensions, different places, and help multiple people at the same time. And when we do ask for help, they will help us. So even if it doesn't seem like when you ask for help that they're actually answering, they are. You just may not be aware of how they're doing that. And it may take a couple of days, it might take a week. It just depends on how it's going to be best for you, for them to help you. But pay attention. I've done this so many times where I've been like, oh yeah, I asked for help about that. And a couple days later, there was help that came through, or something happened, and I was like, what did I say? And I couldn't remember what I said. And so actually write it down, because when I was driving, or like, I'm always talking to the angels, like Connie was saying too. We are always asking them for help. We're always talking to them. And we say so many things. So be clear and specific about what it is that you are looking for, or what it is that you want. That way they can really help you, and you'll know what it is. And then that energy will actually flow towards more of being able to help you in that direction. They can help, well, Archangel Raphael helps specifically with healing on all levels, all areas. So that can be with heart healing, that can be with physical healing, that can be with emotional healing, that is with relationships, that could be connected to the virus, you know, the issues that are going on with that. Call on Archangel Raphael for help with that, like Connie said too. One of the things that I say is, Archangel Raphael, I really need your help with this. So just talk to them like you are talking to your friend. You don't have to do anything special. You just have to say, I really need your help with this. This is what's going on. Please help me to find a solution. Please help me to heal my physical body. Please lead me to a book or to something that is going to help me in this area. The other thing too is that the heart chakra, which we talked about last time, is not only connected with the heart, but it's connected with the lymph system, the immune system, allergies, blood pressure, circulation, and Archangel Raphael is connected with that too. So he can help in any of those areas. So definitely make sure you do that. I know, and pay attention too. That's the thing that I kind of wanted to point out, more of not just the asking for help, but really, really paying attention to how your prayers, how your, I guess I look at that as an affirmation, how your affirmation is being answered. What did you say when you asked? So if you want to write it down and then say it out loud so that you're really clear about what it is that you're looking for, and really pay attention in the next couple days and see what happens. Maybe after you watch this video, an email pops up for something relating to what it is you're looking for. Like Connie just got into that yoga, the yoga class, and you've been looking for that for a while, and it just now appeared because now's the right timing. So pay attention to what it is you're putting out there and what it is that you want, letting, you know, say, this is what I'm looking for, help me with this, but then recognizing and seeing the signs, and when it's the right timing, it's going to come forward for you. It may take a little while, it may be tomorrow, it might be within the next 15 minutes. So, but asking for help, trust and know that your guides are always answering you. Always, 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 every time. Okay, go ahead, Tink.
That was amazing. Yes. And I love the fact about saying it out loud or verbalizing it, because oftentimes I don't, but I do feel better. I notice there's more of a conviction. And when you say it out loud, and two, thoughts are energy, but remember there's different forms of energy and different frequencies. So a thought form definitely is a frequency, but when you're saying it, voice is a different frequency. So that's incredible. I like how you said that. And that's a very interesting point about that, that I really wasn't aware of either. So thank you. Well, the other thing that Archangel Raphael can help you with is your diet. If you're looking to maybe eat healthier, ask Archangel Raphael for help. Just say, you know what, I really need your help to help me make good choices of what's good for me, and or to guide me. That's another big thing too, which I've noticed, is some people will say, well, nothing happened when I invoke the angels or ask for help. Because remember, the saying goes, there's a lot of unemployed angels out there, because if you don't ask for help, they cannot infringe on your free will. So they can be up there waiting for you. You might be, they see you struggling and you're just, you know, you're not asking for help. And they're like, oh, if she would only, Connie, you know better. If you would only just ask for help, I can help you with this. Just ask me for help, please. This would be so easy for you. It works. It really does. So when you start to ask them for help, again, they may guide you to something else. You might start researching something on the internet, and you might find an herb that can help you. That's your angels. That's a response. And especially if you ask a question, when you ask a question to the universe responds, because it stimulates a response. It stimulates it, especially if you're not sure or believe if it worked. I know she's going with it. It stimulates.
You were like
energy and
response.
Energy and motion. This, like a cat grabbing its prey. I don't know why I said that, but anyway. So when you ask a question like, how, Archangel Raphael, what can help me with this? All of a sudden, you're going to start to be guiding towards wherever it is that will help you. And you'll just all of a sudden start researching. Things will stop popping up. You'll have a conversation with someone. They may say something about a relative who had another issue very similar to yours, where they took some herb or took a class or did something. You may overhear another conversation with two people not even in your conversation. You just have to be aware and open. And the more open you are and the more you observe, don't forget to thank them, because they don't ask for anything but a thanks. Because once you show gratitude, you will actually get more of it, because it's that energy and motion stays in motion. So when you get a clue or a tip, I always say, thank you, angels, and then boom, more will come. So it's about being in that flow again. It's another way. Of course, there are multiple ways. Some people are comfortable calling upon angels, thinking I should only be calling upon God. I have friends who are like that. That's okay. It's whatever you believe and what works for you. That's the key. For me, my belief are the angels are like arms and helpers of God. So I'm just going to ask the angels, but if whatever you believe is whatever works for you is great. There's no limit. Everything it's limitless, basically. Go ahead, Twink.
Thank you for saying that, because I think that's really important to mention is, do what you believe. And I totally believe in the angels, and I totally agree with you. I feel like the angels are an extension of God. We are an extension of God. Everything is an extension of God. So I feel very connected to them, and I know that they have really helped me. The angels have really helped me. And they wanted me to actually pull a card, so I was going to do that too for everybody to see what card comes through. This is from the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle deck. I know, so I was like, ooh, wouldn't that be perfect? And the other thing they were saying too was to write down, I know I had said this, but write down what it is that you're looking for healing from, or about, or for, whatever that is. And you can, I know we talked about this before, is you can burn the letter, or you can keep it with you. Let's say you want to bring in a love relationship, or you want to heal. I don't know why they're showing me putting it under your pillow. I keep seeing putting it under your pillow. And ask the angels to help you. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with healing with the situation, whatever that is. And again, it could be connected to a physical loved one. If you just ask Archangel Raphael to go be with somebody, maybe they're not feeling good, maybe they're sick, maybe they have issues, that will help too. So I'm going to pull a card for everybody. Let's see which one this is going to be. Oh, that's so funny. Good night sleep. Didn't I just say with the pillow? Are you kidding me?
Nice.
Isn't
Perfect.
That so funny?
Validation.
I know. So, okay. So good night sleep. It says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me relax and sleep deeply. For I know that you are guiding, healing, and protecting me while I rest. There you go. Yep. Apparently somebody needs that for sleeping. So that was really interesting. Huh, okay. Anything else?
I love it. Just the other thing I would say is what you can also do is, because this color is emerald green. So he's with malachite. This is malachite right here. Oh, geez, sorry. Oops.
Throwing things at us.
Yeah, I do that from time to time. It's the Tinkerbell part of me if I don't get my way. So here's malachite. And then there's also, one of my favorites for heart healing is Chrysoprase. And so this is it. Or green, pretty much any green stone can be for healing and or manifesting or money. So you can be doing two things at once. Thank you. They just brought up something. One of the benefits of healing your heart. Some people say, well, why should I heal my heart? Somebody else should, just be who I want them to be, or whatever the case is. By healing your heart, you can actually clear blocks. by closing your heart up, you can actually close abundance and you can close prosperity to coming to you because of value. It's directly related to your value. So if you don't value yourself, or if you are devaluing yourself, that will block the flow of money. So there's so many reasons of why you want to keep your heart chakra clear, of why you want to open up that heart chakra. It's a giving and receiving, the flow. There are many people, a lot of earth angels and empaths, who are givers, and they were overgive to the point, to the detriment of themselves. Well, this is all about self. It's all about love and the heart chakra. And you, if you are constantly giving, that means you're not open to receiving. That means you don't feel valued enough to receive, that you would just rather give it. You want to see other people do it. And people may think, well, no, I just like to give. But there is a component of really loving yourself enough to be able to receive. So that's one thing to be able to look at. We've talked about this in the other video, is actually, this is a good way to see if you value yourself. Do the mirror work. Look in the mirror and say, I love me. I love me. And you are beautiful, whatever it is, or handsome, whatever it is you want to say. How do you feel? Are you able to look at yourself in the mirror and keep that eye contact? Are you able to do it without squirming? Or do you get like a cough feeling in your stomach? Those are all signs that you need heart healing, if that's the case. Sometimes you may not even know what the root is. Twink and I both do coaching to help you move through those blocks too. I also call upon Ganesh to help remove blocks too, as well. For me, love, well, we're kind of getting off the subject of Archangel Raphael, so we'll stick with that angel for now. But anyway, it's all about healing the heart. So Archangel Raphael can help with all of that. If you're experiencing any type of lack of self-love. Mm-hmm. And even if you're still, let's say you're experiencing financial blocks, you may not even realize that there is a block for loving yourself. Maybe just say it anyway. If there's any blocks, let me heal my sleep, whatever it is that I need to heal or move forward, or help me see the block so I can move through it quicker or quickly, however you want to do it. And I think that, exercising too. Exercising routine. If you want to get on a healthy exercise routine, anything having to do with health and love, he can help you with.
That was awesome. There were a couple things too. It was funny because I wrote down mirror work right as you were talking about it, which was perfect. And then they were bringing forward green vegetables too, which was interesting, which is green. Or wearing green. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so wearing green vegetables, that can help you to connect also with healing. The other thing was the tapping solution app, which I know I've talked about this before, but it's called the tapping solution app. And they have different ones in here that you can use, where you just tap on your different body parts, basically. This helps to reduce stress, and this also will help you, if you do the apps in there that are free, it can help you with heart healing, because a lot of times you're like shut down and you're not really realizing what's going on, or you feel anxious, or you feel tightness in your chest. Do a tapping meditation really quick. They're easy. Again, they're free. I started doing them like in the mornings, and I started to really notice a shift in how I was feeling throughout the day. So try that. And then the other thing too is that I am working on my heart healing meditations. I know I was a little blocked this morning, which I thought was interesting, but yesterday I worked on it for like 6 hours. And it's more than just the meditations. They want me to share my story. So I think I'm not really sure how this is all going to unfold, but I feel like it's more of a book, because they're doing like chapters, and then they're doing the meditations that go along with it. So I will let you know when that's ready, and I don't know how long it's going to take. So I know I keep talking about it, but I'm trying to make it a priority because I feel so strongly about it. And my guides are really, I can feel like that push and that pressure, like what you were experiencing with getting your mom's book done, which is so weird. You finished yours, and now I'm feeling all this push for me to get this done. So I know I'm working on it, and I'm going to try to probably maybe post some other ones in the meantime, because they were bringing forward, they wanted me to start posting some of these meditations, because that's one of the things that I use to really help me heal through a lot of the stuff that I had, gone through. So I think that's it. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, no, I love that. Yes, we're all waiting for your heart healing meditations. So yeah, I know it's funny, but when you feel guided to do something, and because now that my mom's book's done, now that's the same thing with me. Now I'm time blocking for mine. So it's making yourself a priority too. It's about self-love. And it's funny because we were talking about this. The moment you decide to do something, which is the same thing that we talked about this, that you need to do. When I had channeled a message, I was like, okay, what do I need to do for my book? And they basically said, we cannot put the pen in your hand and make you write. Even though I type, but that's just how they write, or how it comes through. You have to make the time to time block this, and you have to be the one to make it happen. It's really in your hands. And this is with you guys listening too. What is it you want? It's self-love, to block off time to do things that you really want to get done or what you need. So I'm very proud of you, Twink. It's funny, we're both doing it at the same time now. After all this time, we finally learned our lesson in this.
We're working on it, right? We're always a work in progress. The other thing that we're bringing forward too is that we have events that are coming up this next week, and we're doing our best to try to bring you guys videos every day, but some days I know we haven't been able to do that. I don't know if they're going to get one today, if we'll post this today or tomorrow. But we are doing our best. We are trying. So we have Cinnamon Moon that's coming up. Monday the 8th, I believe it is. It's going to be, we're going to post that. That is going to be on June 8th. I believe it's like is it at 7 o'clock?
Sorry. I don't know calendar. I believe
time, we will post it.
We will post it. Yeah, but the free readings, you guys can call in. So yeah, absolutely.
When you were talking about that with abundance, they were bringing it forward because we haven't really talked about abundance and like getting things for free. And so that is one that we're going to be doing. And then we are going to do a Facebook Live. We have to talk about this later, so I don't want to give the date. But definitely the 8th is going to be, you guys can call in and we're going to do free readings through Cinnamon Moon. Okay.
Love it. I know, I'm so excited. We have fun every time we do this. Very much fun. So yeah, one quick thing I know I started to say, what you want to do too is if you want to, you can always send green light to people too. Green light is healing as well. You can call green light into yourself. That's healing. Or call upon the 5th ray of healing, which is Laura and I are doing our spiritual growth class. And that will be the 5th ray that we're going to cover. And we'll cover Master Hilarion, who is the master or the Chohan on that ray. And Raphael will be in there as well. And that will be
we're doing the 4th ray.
But this 5th ray, though, I was just saying that we will be covering some of this too in spiritual growth as well. So that will be in like 3 weeks when we do the 5th. But the next one that we're going to be doing is going to be the Wednesday,
June 3rd.
Thank you. And we're going to cover ascension and purity. So it's going to be really cool. And Gabriel, I believe Gabriel is going to.
Gabriel and Hope.
Yeah.
And Lord Serapis Bay. I know. I'm so excited about it. It's really interesting. I was reading it today and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so interesting. So yeah.
So good. And you guys can practice doing readings on each other, and one person's going to get picked to have a free reading. So join us in, and plus will you get a meditation out of it too to help.
And yes. Oh, I'm sorry, Tink, I cut you off. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was just saying to help purify you.
Yes, you need a lot of purification.
Is that where this is going?
No, that wasn't what I was going to say, but that was funny.
I deserve it.
What was I going to say? Spiritual growth.
What were you going to say?
I know, I lost my train of thought because that was so funny.
Was it really?
It really was. Because of the free readings and stuff too. So pay attention and make sure that you are posting on our stuff, because we are going to be doing another free reading that we're going to be giving away. We're going to let a lucky winner know when that's going to be. So don't forget to be posting on our stuff, sharing our stuff, and letting us know your thoughts and your ideas too, so that we can talk about things that you want to hear about.
Perfect. I love it. Thank you very much. Nicely said. And also, we do have a YouTube channel, so you can go on our YouTube channel and subscribe, and then you can have all of them all in a row. So if you're bored one day, you can just keep playing us all day long. All day long. Think of that. That's kind of a crazy thought, but yeah. Anyway, okay, so everyone have a magical day and night filled with peace, love, and light.